It's 11 o'clock on this Wednesday night, July 11th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, July 11th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and the temperature is 60 degrees in Norton and 60 degrees in Mansfield. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is President Trump's barrage of attacks beyond belief, real and the diplomat said. Robert Mueller used Parliament for its own words to throw cold water on his argument in a new court filing. Night Cave rescue. New videos show the boys being rescued on stretchers. Flake drops opposition of Trump's charges after the tariff vote. Liberals attacked Brett Kavanaugh for a frat boy name. Nevada execution blocked after drug company objects to use of sedative. U.S. rights group and talked about government compliance. Academy sports manager fired weeks after intercepted a gun thief suspect on Florida shore, Laura said. China promises firm enforcement measures in response to new U.S. tariffs. German neo-Nazi sends life for murders. Bannon no secure populist in London ahead of Trump's visit. What will happen next for British Prime Minister Theresa May in the Brexit chaos? Dog abandoned in the carry as heat stroke MSPAC said. Rockton pair charged with breaking in Davis School. Comcast increased the cash offer to Sky for $34 billion top in 21st Century Fox. Former Tesla employee files tip with SEC. Uber lays off self-driving car operators in San Francisco and Pittsburgh. Coyotes in Dayton causing a stir. A motorcyclist was killed in a collision with a hatchback vehicle on North Main and Division Streets on Monday night. Fan catches fire in an Abington home, damaging roof as flames are shooting from the roof of the Washington Street home when firefighters arrived. Video report ties 3 officers to Rockland's sex scandal. Time-tested numbers landed Brockton man $900,000. Commercial crew delays threaten the access to ISS, JEO warns. Ancient good students on Mars. Could gravitational waves reveal how fast our universe is expanding? December space launch could make Israel fourth country to land on the moon. Swift gene-edited method may revolutionize treatments for cancer and infectious diseases. Anti-aging double eggs and double melon show positive early study results shows. White House aide Bill Shine said sexual harassment in the military should be no surprise, report said. Wisconsin first step from tick board, Rocky Mountain spotted fever confirmed. Peter Jul news talk. 11:02 on this late Wednesday night. It's time now for a sports report as Red Sox are at it again. 9 wins in a row. Count of 9. Their second 9-game winning streak since 1948 as they defeat the Texas Rangers 4-2 as Chris Sale had 12 strikeouts in a win for the Red Sox. And Colon got the loss and Kimbrell got his 28th save of the season. Alright. Hometown fave. Bryce Harper joined by 7 in the home run derby in Washington, D.C. on Monday, the day before the All-Star game. Okay, let's take a look at some other Major League Baseball. Barnes 4, the Milwaukee Brewers 4 at the bottom of the 10th. Top of the 9th, Oakland A's 7, Houston Astros 3. Top of the 6th, Colorado Rockies 19, Arizona Diamondbacks 1. Middle 4th, Seattle Mariners 3, and the LA Angels 0. Top of the 3rd, San Diego Padres 1, LA Dodgers 0. Tampa Bay Rays 4, Detroit Tigers 2. Pittsburgh Pirates shut out the Washington Nationals 2-0. Minnesota Twins 8 and the Kansas City Royals 5. San Francisco Giants 5 and the Chicago Cubs 4 to final 13 innings. New York Yankees 9 and the Baltimore Orioles 0. New York Mets 3, Philadelphia Phillies 0 in the final 10 innings. And Cleveland Indians 19 and the Cincinnati Reds 4. Boston Red Sox 4, Texas Rangers 2. Atlanta Braves 9, Toronto Blue Jays 5 and the Chicago White Sox 4 and the St. Louis Cardinals 0. England is out of the World Cup and has found a natural hero, Coach Gareth Southgate. 2018 NFL supplemental draft grades, Jets, Redskins both pick up secondary help. Roger Federer collapsed in 5 sets and Rafael Nadal survives the Wimbledon 2018 and Los Angeles Lakers GM Rob Pelinka both team terrifying around LeBron James. And Lonzo Ball knee injury, Lakers are exploring an option surgery possibility. Okay, let's take a look at our traffic and transit check at 11:04 on this late Wednesday night. And let's study off on the MBTA where the Green Line E branch service suspended between Bingham Circle and Hay Street due to a truck problem. And on the commuter rail, it is looking good, and then the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways. Starting off down in Rhode Island, where 95 at the northbound side, so between secondary to the South Attleboro. 91 on the northbound side, the Little Surrounding, Hartford, Connecticut. 95 at the northbound side, so between Fairfield and Milford, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, eastbound side, so the Norwalk stretch. 91 on the southbound side, the Little Surrounding, the Hayden New Haven stretch. 130 westbound side, also the Newport Bridge. 495 at the northbound side, also the Carver Middleborough stretch. 3 at the northbound side, also around the Independence Mall area in Kingston. 7 Expressway and Buffins back between Mass Pike down to Dorchester. 485 at 128 southbound side, slow between 1 Mass Pike in Western Oregon, Needham, and 190 on northbound side, also up to 29 in Worcester. 495 at the southbound side, also at 93 in Lawrence, and Mass Pike eastbound side, also apartment stretch. 91 on the southbound side, also Northampton stretch. Vermont and New Hampshire. Interstate 89, southbound side, also around that. Canadian and upstate, Vermont, Highway 59, northbound side, so southern Quebec towards Montreal, and 95 on the southbound side, also in Bangor, Maine, and 95 on the northbound side, also in Medway, Maine. Peter Childers time is 11:05 on this late, 11:06 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar, satellite illuminated shows clear sailing ahead for much of the New England region with some the latest. This is Chris, and it is way south of Nova Scotia and showers and thunderstorms from North Carolina down to southern Virginia. Temperature spread around the region. It is in the 50s, the 60s in southern New England and northern New England, with a 61 in Carver, New Hampshire, 41 in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. All right. Take a look at current conditions in North Mass. 61 degrees, that temperature humidity 91%. 2.59 degrees by around 3.02 inches. By the soil winds eastern is calm. And the latest on Chris, 11 p.m. advisory, 39.6 to the north, 63.0 to the west. Mass same with 85 miles an hour movement, northeast 29 miles an hour. Category 1 storm as 11 p.m. and Chris extended northeaster toward Newfoundland and forecast become a tropical on Thursday. There are no plus watching warning and interested in Atlantic Canada should monitor the progress of Chris. At 11 p.m. last on top of the center of Hurricane Chris was located at latitude 39.6 north and latitude 63.0 to the west. And Chris is moving toward the northeast near 29 miles an hour. There is general motion of an increase in the forward speed is expected during the next few days. On the forecast track, the center of the Chris will be passed over the near extreme southeastern Newfoundland on Thursday evening. Max sustained winds increase near 85 miles an hour higher gusts and angles will weaken this forecast during the next few days. And Chris is expected to become a post-tropical cyclone by Thursday afternoon. Hurricane force winds stand over 40 miles an hour from the center. And the 12th force winds at estimated 175 miles an hour. Estimated set pressure 90 millibars of 20 by 94 inches. Surf even Chris is moving away from the United States. Swells generated by the storm will affect portions of the coast from North Carolina northward to New England during the next couple of days, and swells will spread northward along the south coast of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland overnight and into the Thursday. These swells could cause life-threatening certain recurring conditions. Please consult products from your local web office. And Chris is expected to produce total rain accumulations of 1 to 3 inches over Newfoundland with possible estimated max at 6 inches, and these rain may cause flash flooding. And taking a look at Beryl. The remnants of Beryl is 8 p.m. continue to produce a body of thunderstorms, showers, and thunderstorms extending from the Bahamas northeastward over the West Atlantic in a few hundred miles. Little known development expected by Thursday, but conditions could become a little more favorable later in the week. And over the weekend, while the disturbance moves slowly northward and northeastward over the Western Atlantic, and additional information and disturbance can be found in the high seas forecast issued by the National Weather Service. Formation chance for 4 hours, low 20% formation chance for 5 days, medium 50%. All right. All right, looking at the forecast tonight. Mostly clear about 55 degrees, calm wind for Thursday. Most sunny sky about 81 degrees, light variable wind becoming a northeast wind 5 miles an hour for Thursday night. Mostly cloudy skies about 57 degrees, light south wind for Friday. Most tonight, part skies about 81 about 58 degrees, light southeast wind and shift to the southward about 5 miles coming evening for Saturday. Mostly sunny and mostly clouds about 82 about 63 degrees. For Sunday, most sunny, partly clouds about 86 about 64 degrees. Monday, sunny, partly clouds about 89 about 68 degrees. For Tuesday, at church showers, most of the sun sky about 87 about 69 degrees, and anticipation is 45%